Hey guys, it's Roha here, and today I'm going to do a Witch Doctor video. This is going to be my zombie bear build. It's super efficient, guys. You can clear Inferno runs in, you can get around 50 mil an hour if you're really efficient with some half decent gear. You don't even need top gear because I don't even have it. And I'm going to just waste no time here and get right in the build. First I'll go over the gear, then I'll go over the stats, then I'll show you guys a quick montage of the Witch Doctor in action. The stats you're going to want to aim for here are the obvious. Crit chance, intel, all resist, bite are the most important. Other stats you're going to want to aim for here. Here I'll show you a perfect example. They're really fun stats to go for. They're not completely necessary, but plus life on health globes is really good for this build. I'll explain why as soon as I hit the skills. Pickup radius is also pretty cool for this, and you can just get a thing in the deep and it solves that with the plus 20 right there. Other stats you obviously want as crit damage, life percentage, strength and armor. You know, the usual seals. Zuni set is pretty ideal, obviously, for Witch Doctors, as I use it myself. It makes a really big difference. It's really fun to use. And I'll go right into. I'll show you guys my stats here real quick. Nothing special. And I'll go right into the skills here. I'm gonna waste no time here because you guys know me. I don't like to take too long on my builds. Waste your guys' time. This is Zombie Bears build, so this is the obvious skill you're gonna need. The Witch Doctor build, you can switch around skills. That's my favorite thing about the Witch Doctor is you can really fuck around with the builds. There's lots of options, a lot more options than most classes, if not all the classes. So that's what I go for. You pretty much steamroll shit with this. Horrify, it's really up in the air. It's more of a survival skill. I usually use it when I'm really low health, and so you can kind of switch that up if you don't need it, if you have strong enough gear, or if you have other ways to get out. Spirit Walk, this is a must need if you want to be efficient. You get the speed, the movement speed with this, and it's really good for escaping type situations. And so yeah, it's another survivability skill as well. I go with the Healing Journey. You can change that. It's really up in the air. Zombie Dog's another one you don't really need, but it gives you more survivability, a little more DPS in there. I use it. Another good option to switch around with. It's really fun to use. Is Big Bad Voodoo. It really buffs you up for a good 20 seconds, and you can really pump shit out. I usually use it on elites when I do use it. Soul Harvest, Soul to Waste. This is a badass skill. This is a must need for Witch Doctors in any build, pretty much. It just boosts your intelligence. For those of you who don't play the Witch Doctor, because I know a lot of my subscribers are Demon Hunter players. We got some wizards and monks and a few barbs in there too. Yeah, this really boosts you up. This is a must need skill. Soul to Waste is another great rune for it. Mass Confusion. This is not. You don't really need this, but it's another thing. Another fun one to use against elites. It's also a good survivability one. And the explanation it gives you is enough explanation. It explains itself, is what I meant to say. The passive skills. Gruesome Feast, really fun for this build. It works perfectly. As like I said before, you're going to use the health globes to your advantage and the pickup radius. That's where Gruesome Feast comes in hand, and you really it really helps you a lot. And essentially, with the pickup radius, the health globes, Gruesome Feast. You pretty much are just you're just a beast. You just run around and you're a beast. The health globes just keep you alive. If you looked at my gear, the health globes, literally when I hit a health globe, I regenerate my entire life. It's really fun to use. You essentially don't die. You use Spirit Walk and the other skills when you come low on life, so you really don't die with this build. Jungle Fortitude is really up in the air. I actually switch back and forth. Spiritual Attunement is another good one. I really have enough mana regen and stuff like that with Zuni's set. But if you really need, you're going to be using a lot of mana with if you're spamming Zombie Bears, which you should be using if you're using this build. So this is another good one. There's a few other options you can look into. Blood Ritual is always fun to use for this build as well. And I use Spirit Vessel as well. This one is, I guess it's kind of up in the air too, but I love it. I've used it since I started playing Witch Doctor, and pretty much, guys, these are the main skills that I use. I find this is a very efficient way to farm. Alright guys, now I'll just show you guys a little montage of the Witch Doctor in action. This will give you a better idea of how this build is used. It pretty well, it's self-explanatory. Zombie bears, spam. A really fun build, guys. For all you non-Witch Doctors out there, play the Witch Doctor. It's fucking fun, even if you're just messing around. It's really badass. For those of you guys who don't already follow me, check out my channel. There's lots of great content in there. Subscribe if you're into D3 videos, or you're just looking to keep up with the game. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. Enjoy the montage, guys, and likes and comments are always awesome. I love reading the comments. Cheers, guys.
Here I come, here I go. Ain't no one gonna mess with my flow. I'ma shout it out. Stick with me, we gon' tear up this town. I'll do what I like with no cares tonight, and ain't nothing gonna trouble me now. If you don't feel the same, just get out of my way, 'cause nobody gon' bring me down. I'm on top of the world. Sinking dollars, sinking stocks. You would think that I'm full, but I'm not. I'm okay, I'll be fine, 'cause tonight I'm gonna clear out my mind and do what I like with no cares tonight, and ain't nothing gonna trouble me now. If you don't feel the same, just get out of my way, 'cause nobody gonna bring me down. I'm on top of the world. 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 Don't let nobody get you down, down. Don't let nobody get you down. We ain't gon' stop. We ain't gon' stop. We gon' keep it going, 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 going. We gon' keep it going, 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 going. We gon' keep it going, 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 going. We gon' keep it going, 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 going. All night long, 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 all night, all night, all night. I'm on top of the world. All night long, all night long, all night long, I'm on top of the world. All night long, all night long, all night long, I'm on top of the world. And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm on top of the world. And on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world.
Fucking right. Yeah.